Good morning, Laura. I'm just on my way to the ABC. Have you watched any of the Kavanagh Ford testimony at the Senate in the last few days?
I've only seen the news reports of it because I've been a bit busy with my own job, unfortunately.
Okay.
Look,
I found that both of them compelling and credible witnesses. I stayed up all night to watch it, and I don't know who to believe, but I do think that women should be believed, but there has to be supporting evidence if it's at all possible. And
well, that's probably true, but I mean, as I said, I have not been able to watch all of it, but my starting point would be, why would you subject yourself to all of this?
Well, she didn't want to do that, but because of the way that the Democrats on the committee handled the matter, it worked out that she did have to. She said initially that she didn't like to fly, so she couldn't come over to the committee, and the committee said, "We'll come to you."
Yeah, but the point is, she felt compelled in the public interest to raise the matter in the first place, is my point.
All right.
Did others, but...
Well, a woman accused Bill Shorten of rape a couple of years ago. Should she be...
It was investigated, and I'm not...
Well, the police looked at it.
I mean, no, I'm sorry.
Why wouldn't you want to hear from her? Why would you not want to hear from her?
I'm not wanting to hear from her, but it has been investigated. I've got to go.
Okay, thank you. Bill Thompson for Outside Insiders. There is hysterical media coverage of the Brett Kavanaugh alleged sexual assault in around about 1982. Dr. Ford, or Professor Ford, apparently has been unable to recall precisely when it occurred or where it occurred. The 3 or 4 witnesses that she identified as being possibly able to provide corroboration apparently have made statements under penalty of felony that they have no recollection of the incident that she describes. It's a matter of he said, she said. A similar situation apparently arose in 2013-2014 when a woman, according to media reports, came forward to Victoria Police to make a rape allegation against Bill Shorten. I was aware of internet bloggers referring to this matter as early as late 2013. Bill Shorten, as I understand it, did not make a public statement on the matter until August 2014, when he announced at an impromptu press conference that he was the individual who had been accused of rape, that there had been a police investigation, and that no charges were to be laid. A subsequent media report that I read indicated that the police had referred information to the Victorian DPP, and the DPP had determined that there was no reasonable prospect of achieving a conviction, and so no charges were preferred. Here we are observing a situation in the US where a complainant has come forward 35 years after an alleged incident to claim that her assailant was a young Brett Kavanaugh. I stayed up all night watching the testimony of the two people concerned, and I found them both to be, on the face of things, utterly credible. It just seems to me that if the media is going to get hysterical over the prospect of an individual being elevated to the US Supreme Court while there are unproven allegations outstanding, then why wouldn't Australian media be interested in trying to assure Australians that they've done all they can to review the allegation against a man who may be Australia's next Prime Minister? I just don't understand why the media seems to have a double standard that they're perfectly willing to talk about and in some cases accuse Brett Kavanaugh based on the unproven allegation of a woman. In particular, there have been other allegations that have come forward, but why would journalists be perfectly happy to relentlessly argue that Brett Kavanaugh is not a suitable person for a high public office, but not pursue, as far as they can, allegations against someone who may be Australia's next Prime Minister? Bill Thompson for Outside Insiders.